War. War never changes. Except when War's company goes bankrupt and gets sold to a whole other company that previously had no experience developing war. Fallout Van Buren was the code name for Fallout 3, a post-nuclear role-playing game to be produced by Black Isle and published by Interplay. We all know this isn't what we received in the end, and while I do love the Fallout 3 that we got, the spin-off that was a labor of love, and the sequel that I can't seem to stop playing, I still can't stop thinking of what was thrown into a pit of fire so that we could have those things. I want to take you on a little history lesson real quick. The year is 2003, and Interplay seems to be under a lot of mismanagement. The company's original CEO, Brian Fargo, decided to leave the company in 2000 due to a different ideology of management. The Black Isle team that was previously hard at work on the Black Hound, otherwise known as Baldur's Gate 3, was under severely low morale after the project was cancelled. Almost immediately after the project was canned, everyone on the team was moved to Fallout 3. According to Chris Avellone himself, they had about 3 years' worth of material from a Fallout pen and paper campaign that would be used for Fallout 3. The game's story would have been very deep, covering a large amount of gameplay area. The game would start you off as a prisoner with an undefined background, kind of like Elder Scrolls. When an explosion causes the ground to rumble and knocks you unconscious, you end up waking up at a prison cell different from the one you first saw. After escaping, you'd be continuously pursued by robots who would try to arrest you and place you back at the prison. Later in the game, you would find out that the antagonist, Presper, had a plan to use an old-world virus known as the Plague, of which the original FEV virus was supposed to combat. He infected everyone in that prison with the Plague virus and used a pre-war computer to track where the virus would spread. Unbeknownst to the player, he or she was also infected. He would then realize that everyone the player has ever met was now infected with the virus, and the computer was preparing to arm itself to kill anyone with it. The player, in order to survive and save the world from a nuclear attack prepared by the computer, would have to follow Presper all the way up to a space station in order to kill him, or perhaps reroute the missiles, or even let the world burn in classic Fallout style. All of the locations would have been brand new. A lot of concepts like the Brotherhood/NCR War, the Legion, and Hoover Dam would have also been in the game, but under a completely different context than that of New Vegas. The skill and special system was revised by Josh Sawyer, and from screenshots that we've seen from later in-house builds of the tech demo, there would have also been weapon crafting and some form of settlement building. About 6 to 8 months of physical development time later, further mismanagement led the project to be cancelled, and soon after that, Black Isle would sink under along with Interplay, leading Bethesda to catch the license before it went down with it. And yes, after the cancellation of Van Buren, No Mutants Allowed, bless their souls, was able to retrieve a build of the tech demo for Fallout 3. Skills were in, as well as the real-time combat system. We had the chance to experience the engine the game would run on. They used a 3D space with baked light maps. The team at Black Isle was able to produce a large number of tile sets to be used for the maps, and would then be sent over to the artist for lighting purposes. So now that you know the background of Van Buren, I would like to just, say a few words about it from a personal standpoint. Around 2 years ago, some friends and I were together for a sleepover type deal. Around 9:30 p.m., we were pretty bored, so I said, "Hey, did you guys know that the original creators of Fallout were actually making their own Fallout 3? To which one of my friends replied, "Ha, bet it had shitty graphics." I told them about the tech demo, and we downloaded it, played it, and I listened to my friends laugh, joke, and share mutual agreement that the Fallout 3 we received was better. I, of course, laughed with them, but something stirred inside of me while I played that tech demo. Something that I hadn't realized until just a few days ago. The respect that I actually had for those Black Isle developers. The tech demo, for me, represented so much more than what it actually was. It represented a vertical slice of what could have possibly been the real, true sequel to one of the greatest computer role-playing games to have ever graced the face of the earth. Thank you for watching.